Hey everyone, hi, it's Lisa Clayton of lisaaclayton.com, angel intuitive and founder and leader of the Inner Leader Movement. I'm here today on Monday, March 2nd, 2020, with guess who? Our little Indigo mystic who is here to help us with the Monday mantra and call in the angels. So we're pretty excited about this Monday mantra today because it came in three different layers, and I'll explain that in a moment. So I want to give you the Monday mantra first. And for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I've been doing Monday mantras for about 4 years now. And every week, there is a download that I receive in my meditation from the angels to help us guide through the week with more harmony, with more grace, with more ease, with more peace, with more love, with more light. And they tap into the energy of the earth with us, and they can guide us in what's happening in astrological events, which my angel astrology now has evolved to having the angels assist us with astrological events, as well as what is happening on earth from their higher perspective, and how we can navigate through with this energy of love and light in more productive, meaningful, loving ways. So that's a Monday mantra. So every Sunday I tune in, or early, really super early on Monday morning. This time I tuned in on Sunday. And the Monday mantra came through was this beautiful, look at this beautiful, these beautiful blue eyes of Indigo Mystic. But it's align your intentions with heart's love eyes. Take inspired action. So my webmaster friend and only employee right now that I have supporting me, Christina next door, she said we have to put Indigo's eyes in the picture for Monday Mantra for that she's pure love. The love just comes streaming through those blue eyes. So Indigo's our guest photo. Is that what you would say? Oh, our photo. Yes, our photo for the Monday Mantra today. So she's feeling a little under. She just had her vaccinations today at the vet, so as you can see, she's a little tired, and so I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure on her to pick angel cards today, but we'll see how she feels when we get to the angel cards. But she wanted to be up here with you because when I say YouTube videos, oh, she really is feeling the effects of that, of those vaccinations, which we're all feeling the effects right now of this virus that is spreading throughout the world. And so this is something that I believe was really behind this Monday mantra um, for this week about aligning our attentions with our heart's love eyes and take inspired action. So, whew, it's a lot about the fear that's happening right now, and about the dark, and about the hopelessness, and mainly about the fear. And so the angels are really tapping in and saying, we need a Monday mantra that has several different layers to that. So, what does that mean? Sometimes Monday mantras come through with just three lines. They always come through in three lines, and sometimes they're just one concept. This Monday mantra had several different layers to it that we can incorporate into this coming week, especially since this fear is expanding on earth with the virus. And actually, the fear is feeding the virus. Okay. And love feeds well being. So, this is a big, huge distinction. I write about it in my newsletter, and that's going to come out tomorrow, about this different way that we are feeding the virus, or are we feeding our well being through higher vibrations of love and light. So that was one of the, I think that was the overall, I could feel the angelic energy coming in and saying, boy, we need to calm down and turn down this fear factor with this virus, because the virus is growing through fear. It's not growing through love. So that's one, that was one of the, I think one of the anchors behind as the angels were coming through. So three layers to this Monday mantra means that the more that you say it, the more that you feel it, the more that you incorporate it into your activities this week, the, the more that it expands, the more that the frequencies rise. So when I'm doing intuitive readings with my clients, I record them so they can listen to the recordings again, because each time they listen to the recording, something else expands, something else gets lightened, something else gets highlighted. Lots of light comes through each time that you activate or you listen to it again. So I encourage you for this Monday mantra to listen to it at least or use it every single day around 3 times. That's what they're saying right now. So let's talk about the first layer, and that one is align your intentions. So let's talk about alignment and with what? So what are you aligning your attentions with? Is it internal? Is it your heart? Or is it external? With what needs to be done in your daily living, which is important, but are your intentions focused on how much money is in your bank account or how much money isn't in your bank account? So, or is your attentions focused on what other people are doing to prepare for this virus, and that you're running to the store the same as everyone else? So, what is the intention? Align your attentions. So, alignment goes in three different layers too, and this is the guiding principles of the inner leader movement, is that the alignment is important with above resources. So are you tapping into your angels? Are you tapping into your guides? Are you tapping into your higher self during this time? Within, and this is your heart's intuition and intelligence, your soul's wisdom, and then on earth below. So, what's the reality of what absolutely has to be done or what has to flow to get into the flow for this week? So, um, yeah, the 2020 theme that I have, I was laughing when the alignment came through because I was, well, smiling. Well, no, I was laughing because I laugh a lot with the angels because everything that they come through with is total validation in what is happening, is total validation in the downloads that I'm receiving. It's total validation in what others are receiving when they do intuitive readings with me. So, my personal theme for 2020, when I went into meditation and asked the angels, it was alignment. So then when I came down with the virus in January, and they just said pick up a pen and start writing. And that's just kind of their way of like kind of knocking me down so I would stay still so I could take these downloads. And there were 12 what they call living truths or visions for 2020 that they're asking me to teach in the inner leader movement. These are heart concepts, but to give these heart concepts a new vibration, a new meaning, up level them so they become a natural integration. But we are, and guess what? I was looking at, and I haven't started on these modules yet. I talked a little bit last week about forgiveness. Well, this week, what is it? About halfway down the list is alignment. I was like, oh, there's alignment. So not only is alignment important with the above, within, and below, it's important concept to always be in aligned with the energies of what's happening, not on the fear base, but on the love base. So, how can you uplift the energy of love and light? Be in alignment with that. You have the power to change your whole environment. Your heart has an electromagnetic field that broadcasts out what you're feeling. So, if you're feeling love, joy, compassion, and kindness, that's what you're putting out. It's what you're broadcasting out into your electromagnetic field. If you're feeling fear, anxiety, worry, frustration, that's what you're broadcasting out into the electromagnetic field, and that's what other people are feeling. So these focused intentions, when when I was tapping into the Monday mantra for this week, I was like, okay, so what are my focused intentions? I need to rise up. I need to be more visible. I need to speak my truth, demonstrate compassion and kindness. I need to love myself more and have build in more joy, build in more play, build in more fun and love. And I really like the rhythm of that. Joy, play, fun, love. Joy, play, fun, love. And I'm like, wow, that really uplifts the energy right away. So that's aligning your intentions with your heart's love eyes. So intentions that are aligned with heart When you really focus in through breath and through just taking some quiet moments to tune into your heart, you can then ask, so what does my heart say? What does it see? How are you communicating with your heart each day? I always ask myself that. Am I communicating enough with my heart today? Or is this, it's kind of spinning me out of control? But, we have to have our mind to help make decisions, to be creative, but it doesn't have to keep spinning old thoughts, old beliefs. And then one of the questions that the angels asked in this Monday mantra is, how much do you truly let your intuition guide you? We all get those hits. And then we're like, oh, no way. There's no way I can do that. Okay. It's not the right time. I need more money, or I need this, or I need to get the kids through school. All this stuff that the intuition constantly is giving us downloads on. And we go like this. So, intentions aligned with the heart bring you more courage and confidence to follow those messages of the heart. If we allow the mind to start processing and saying, yeah, but, then this is going to start feeling frustrated, start feeling withdrawal. And so we really want to keep in alignment with those, with the heart's eyes. So, Indigo, do you have something to say, anything about the love in your heart's eyes? Yeah. Would you like to say something about love? So we just experienced love in February for Valentine's Day, and what the angels were saying, and what the theme of my newsletter for this month is keep the heart in March. So keep the focus on heart in March. Keep it going because, again, fear fuels the virus, love feeds well being. And virus isn't just physical, it's mental, it's emotional, and it's spiritual. Okay, so these viruses that we have in our life will take over if we keep feeding them with the fear. So that was the second layer, was the love versus the fear, and really keep focused on your heart's eyes. What does it see? What is it telling you to do? How much do you communicate with it? How much do you ask it to show me the way? And I ask my angels that all the time. Through my heart, though, I always start with my heart. Show me the way. Give me guidance. Tap into my inner wisdom so that I can help me tap into my inner wisdom so I can use more of that inner wisdom for guidance. So the third layer of this Monday mantra was on the word inspire. And boy, when I woke up this morning, I kept thinking, wow, there is something significant about this word, take inspire, or this phrase, take inspired action. Hmm, what does that mean? External or internal? So the angel said, well, why don't you look up that word and you will be surprised, because what we've been asking you to do for the last 2.5 years, Lisa, is to bring in new vibrations, new meanings to words that have weakened or have been overused or have had different meanings applied to them that really aren't what the vibration of that word is. They are actually asked me to start an angel dictionary at one time a few years ago. So I just teach this through my inner leader movement coaching and my intuitive readings, is to up the vibration and to think of words and concepts differently. So inspired is one of them. So this is the third layer for the Monday mantra. So they actually took me to the dictionary. Do you want to lay down for a little bit? She's starting to fall asleep. So here's the history with the word inspiration. So when inspire first came into our language, it was in the 14th century, and it had a meaning that still applies today, but not in the same way. So it still means to influence, to move, to be guided. But back in the 14th century, when this word first came into being, it meant to be to be moved or guided or influenced by a supernatural action or influence, or a divine supernatural influence. So when they used this term back in the 14th century, it usually was centered around phrases from the Bible, scripture inspired by God, where the idea is that God shaped the structure or the scripture in an active and external way, coming in from the outside. So now the meaning, it became more of a metaphorical extension of the word inspire, the Latin root meaning, I love this, to breathe and blow into. The teachings that are guided by the angels and through my experience, um, through all of the different careers I've had in teaching adults, teaching children, is that I always share with them that everything is only that that everything is only a breath away. So when we breathe into the heart, when we take time to slow our breathing, when the kids would get hurt on the playground when I was teaching school, they would be like in hysteria, their knees are bleeding or they cut open their chin. And the first thing that we would always say would be, slow down, breathe, slow down, breathe, take some nice deep breaths. They'll get them to stop sobbing and crying and to slow down the pace, come into that neutral state where they could allow the care to come in, to allow the guidance to come in. So it's the same with us in daily living. I love the inspired meant to breathe or blow into. So this metaphor, I just wrote down, is a powerful one with that very breath of divine can make a big difference in our life. So that's the alignment with divine, that your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, ascended masters, the creator of all being, whether you want to call it God, Allah, Buddha, whatever your background supports or whatever you are connected to. Boy, inspiration is huge. So what else did I put down here for inspire? Um, yeah, so I think that's about it for the just breathing into or blowing into. So here was the key. So they were saying, here's another layer to this Monday mantra: breathing into the heart, breathing into your wisdom, your divine intelligence and intuition. So take inspired action from within. So it's not about what everybody else is doing. I have these, I facilitate small groups and do group coaching, and, for several weeks or we have one group going for 3 years now. And, and when we get together, we are uplifting the energy and we're putting higher heart coherency in our collective. But a lot of times when we're sharing what we're doing, someone in the group will say, "Oh my gosh, that is so great. Congratulations. I'm jealous." And I'm like, "Wow, just saying that, I'm jealous that you're doing that." Or like we're trying to support each other, but yet we're looking still at each other as like, "Oh, look what she's doing," or "Look what he's doing, and I should be doing more." Instead of looking at it as an inspiration to lift us up and say, what could I do more? Not that we really want to do that, but what else is it that I can do? And while supporting that person who's already achieving this accomplishment or putting this inspiration into their lives. So I always find that funny when I hear somebody say, "I'm really jealous" or "I'm envious," because that lowers the vibration right away and it doesn't support the higher intelligence of heart. The heart isn't jealous. The ego is jealous. Okay, so that's when that was something that came through when I was really tapping into this deeper meaning, this higher frequency of inspiration. Is when we are inspired by someone, are we really happy for them? Are we really excited for them? Are we sending out our joy, our love, our kindness, our compassion? Or are we starting to compare right away, like, "Oh, wow, I should be doing more of that"? Or are we saying, "Wow, what else could I do that would create that type of inspiration for others? She just inspired me, so what could I do to be more of an inspiration to myself and to others?" So align your intentions. Indigo, you want to, I'll hold up the poster since she's totally passed out. Bless her heart. Okay. Align your intentions with heart's love eyes. Take inspired action. And I really would love for you to integrate the energy of the heart's love eyes, not only seeing through love, but being love this week and putting the frequency of love out there. When you see or hear fearful news, when you hear of another death from the virus, send love. Put that vibration of love out there. This is the power of your heart. This is what we can do. Sometimes we feel so helpless and hopeless, but this is what we can do is send love. Okay, Indigo, let's pick some angels to see what they say to take your Monday mantra, Little Miss Blue Eyes, middle little angel blue love eyes. Let's see what angels come through tonight or today. Okay, so do you want to tap? People like it. People like it when you tap. I've already shuffled them. Do you want to tap 3 times? One, two, three. Oh, thank you. And some kisses for mom. Okay. These are going to be good ones. All right. So here we go. Let's see what angels come through to help bring a higher frequency, to bring some beautiful light and their heart of love to the Monday mantra this week. I like this part. Okay. So we have several. So when several come through, we just spread them out. And then I'm going to have Indigo. Let's pick one. Thank you. Okay. So we have jovial with joy. Okay. So through this beautiful activation, through your heart's love eyes, you can feel more joy. This is what we're here to do is to experience joy. And so Jofiel's saying, yes, let's infuse more of that joy frequency and vibration into aligning your intentions. Feel joyful with it, with your heart's love eyes, with your inspired action. Feel the joy. Great example. Today I'm writing my newsletter for March, and everything went wrong. Okay, I mean, everything went wrong. I couldn't get the right color of font. I couldn't get the sections to line up. And Christina, I mentioned earlier, she helps me, but she wasn't available today. So I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. And the mind started to spin. I want to get this out today. It's March 2nd. I have to get it out today. Okay, I took a time out, took some nice deep breaths, took Indigo for a walk. We came back, and all of a sudden, I just felt such joy. It was like, wait a minute, read the message, read what you just wrote in this newsletter. That's where I really could feel it in my heart. It was like, wow, this is a good message. This is really, really super good. And I don't come up with these. I mean, I'm constantly in communication with my guides and my angels. They're the ones that are telling me what to write. They're the ones inspiring me, inspiring my heart on what to write. And so I looked at it through different eyes. I'm like, I need to go to Monday Mantra. And I looked at it through different eyes and it felt so different. And here was the message. Doesn't matter if it goes out today. It can go out tomorrow. And Christina can help you. But really feel into this message and see how beautiful it is. And then I just felt all excited. I couldn't wait because I have this special offer too coming out for the month of March for intuitive readings. And I was like, oh, wow, this is exciting. People are going to like really love this because this is such a big gift. So anyway, I started to feel the excitement and joy instead of letting this say, oh my gosh, you can get the newsletter out. You can't format. You know, you're not techie enough. You're not this enough. You're not that enough. Whoa, you gotta stop that. Really seriously stop it because it gets in the way of joy, feeling joy. Okay, so let's see. Indigo, one more. Okay. Oh, this is good. Good one. So this is Have Faith. So this is Raziel bringing in that beautiful rainbow light, saying, have faith in yourself, have faith in your heart's intuitive intelligence, have faith in the angels, have faith in why you're here. life here, I mean, is, yeah, it's messy, chaotic, but boy, are there some beautiful parts of life to live. You see this person with their outstretched arms, and this one comes up a lot. Raziel comes through with just reminding us to be faithful first to ourselves and to the higher power, and then stretch your arms out just to receive the beauty and the light and the love that Mother Earth gives us every single day. That these are amazing to really activate um, this Monday mantra today. And we have some new angel. We want to just bring in these angel prayers. Just thinking with everything, with the fear that's going with the virus and everything, that it'd be nice. These are brand new oracles called angel prayers. I love the symbols on them. They're Kyle Gray's oracle cards. So I'm just going to shuffle those. And Indigo, I'm just she's passed out. She's feeling the effects of her shots today. Okay, so let's see which of the angels come through with a prayer for us today. And there's three. Ah, okay. So I was just asking which of the third one. They said choose the third one. I love this. Oh, I love this work so much. It excites me. So here we go, my friends. Could it be more accurate with Archangel Raphael, the divine physician? The green emerald light. And there's that medical staff of just coming in with this beautiful power of the healing of the heart. And the saying on the prayer for to activate the Monday mantra is thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So this is all about the light. This is all about the love. And if you're not healthy right now, you can ask Raphael to help you shine your light on your own healing along with Raphael's healing. But if you are healthy, boy, what gratitude. I always say, if we're going to make March, is it March Madness or is it March Gladness for this month? And my theme of my newsletter and all my services this week is about gladness, about gratitude. And so, really thanking Archangel Raphael and his band of angels for bringing forth the shining light for healthy bodies. Wow, couldn't ask for better. Could not. That's why I love this so much. Is the angels will always come through and support and guide you. Just have to ask. So I hope that you enjoyed the Monday mantra for today, Monday, March 2nd, 2020. And Indigo, if you can just get up to say goodbye to everyone and thank everyone for tuning in and spreading more love, spreading more light, aligning intentions through these beautiful heart love eyes of ours, and to take some inspired action. Okay, so we'll see you next week, and we hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. And with Raphael, Raziel, and Jophiel assisting in bringing higher vibrations, higher frequencies to love and light in your life. See you next week. Bye.